know what? The kind of week that I've had, bump some tea. I'm just going to be honest. Y'all saying, tea lady, are you really about to drink a glass of wine? The type of week that I have had calls for a glass of wine. Now, you guys got to be honest with yourselves. Sometimes tea is just not enough. I understand I've been pushing this tea thing, but this week, your girl need a glass of tea. Oh my God, that's a good wine. Listen, we don't actually have a show today. We're actually on spring break. We need one much needed vacation just for this week. We'll be back at it April 1, next Saturday. We're going to take this week to get the shows in order. We have some fantastic shows coming up. And again, you know the show is always on Saturdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. All right, so let's get some birthdays out of the way. These Aries really are doing a lot. Now, this is just a few that I know just right off. My daughter, Tara Parker, she's turning 26, so give a shout out to her. I know I only look 30, but I have a daughter turning 26. Yolanda, hey Chocolate, her birthday is sometime during this Aries season. Leon Johnson, my partner, his birthday is today. And also Kirk Paisley, Godfather, his birthday is today as well. So we'll do a little celebrating this evening at Dre's event. I want to take this time to thank Tracy and Marcus Brent for the 5th annual Hats and Boots. We had an amazing time. If you guys have never been to Hats and Boots, you really need to take the time to go. It is in North Carolina. It was Charlotte. It was only, 3 hours drive from Atlanta. We had an amazing time. It's a set where you don't have to get dressed up. Now, people have on hats and boots, of course, but it's a casual set, and we had a ball. I want to take this time to thank my special co-host, which is Kevin Dockery. Always very colorful. We'll just say that, leave that there. Let me sip on that. All right, thank you. Now, next thing is, have you gotten your tickets for Stepaganza? I'll wait. Okay, because you do understand that in my mind, I will be singing with the Ebonies, because you do know they're coming. The Ebonies will be at Stepaganza in St. Louis, Memorial Day weekend, with your girl, and I'm going to interview them. Let me sip on that too, because y'all already know when I get back, okay, first of all, I'm going to have 2 planes, because my head is going to be so big when I get back from actually with the How about that? If you have not gotten your tickets for Stepaganza, you can always visit them on Facebook, Stepaganza 2017, and also they have a website, www.stepaganza.com. Now, if you would like to book the T-Team, myself and the T-Team, to come to your event, feel free to do so. We would love to come. We'd like to give the people that cannot make it to your event this time the experience of your event. So maybe the next year they'll be able to come and they'll be willing to come. A lot of people don't know about certain events in certain areas. So we want to give that exposure. So if you want to book me and the team to come to your set, to give people the exposure of your event and the experience of your event, you can send an email to talkingtbooking@gmail.com. All right, so we will be posting all of our events really soon that the T-Team will be, so that way you can maybe go ahead and get some tickets and meet us there. You know what I mean? All right, so make sure you do a couple of things for me. I don't know if I've actually said this before. We want to make sure you guys are following the actual show page. This is my personal page. I would like for you to follow the show page, which is Talking Tea with Tika. If you look that up, like it, follow it. That way you can keep up with me as well, because eventually we're going to try to move everything from my personal page over to the show page. Also, if you are currently on this page, make sure you are following me so that we can keep up with everything that we're doing as well. Also, if you're on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, make sure you go and like and subscribe to the show, Talking Tea with Tika, on all 3 social networks, okay? All right, so let's take this time to handle a couple of things. I wanted to go live just to do these few things because they've been really heavy on my heart the last couple of days. I want to pray for the family of the Fan Man. I want to say his name was Calvin. I did get an opportunity to meet him for the first time here last year at Ellery's. A very, very nice guy. But I want you guys to definitely lift up his family and his wife in your prayers. So Fan Man, you will be missed. Every time we pop a fan, we're going to think about you. Also, Bobby Taylor in Chicago. It is my understanding that he lost his son. So we definitely want to keep him lifted up in prayer. Want to take this time to also address something else. The kidnapping of our children in D.C. has been another thing that's been bothering me. Some of the research that I've done, they are trying to minimize it and say that this is just, it's been happening at this rate. This is just the first time that the FBI has actually exposed it or actually reported it. Some about that just doesn't feel right. So I want you guys to look out for each other, pray for each other, cover each other. As a person that's in media, I think I would be doing my community an injustice if I don't bring this to your attention. If you have not heard about this, I need you to research it, find out. Our kids are getting kidnapped, like at astounding rates. It's unbelievable, and it's our babies, our children. It is my understanding they found one of the children. I think they're mostly girls too. I could be wrong on that, but I know they located one of the children. But the information involving it was very, very, very vague. So, guys, let's make sure we're paying attention. Let's pay attention. Pray for our cities. Pray for our streets. One of the things I definitely want to also do, if you have any information that can help them locate any of these kids, locate the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. The hotline is 1-800-THE-LOST. If you believe that you know someone that could be a victim of human trafficking, that's a different number. That's 1-888-373-7888. The way that I would like to, the T-Team and I would like to show solidarity when it comes to this issue, we're not going to ignore it. At this point, people should know that we're talking now. Black folks are very vocal right now, and we're going to stay that way until some things have changed, are changing, and will change. One of the things I want you guys to do right now is in the comments of this video, I want you to put hashtag, which is also the #, find our babies. Okay, so hashtag or #, find our babies. Also, another hashtag is hashtag SIPS for tips. So that's SIPS, the sips that we take, for the number 4, tips. We want you to do this to show, what it'll do is that it'll start to trend. And with that trending, I want the world to see that we're all solid when it comes to this. You're going to have to give us some answers that make sense. They just don't make sense. All of a sudden, all of our children get missing, and you just say, oh, we just updated it. It's been this issue. It's been there. Why are you just not telling us? I have young daughters. I'm sure you guys have young children. This is ridiculous. And I don't want to be on a soapbox. I don't want to bring anybody down. But this is an opportunity for us as a community. We're together all the time. You never know what people are going through. We're losing people in our community every day. They're losing their children. They're having to go to trial and all kinds of stuff with their babies. We want to make sure we have them all the way around, guys. So make sure you do that. In closing, I'm not going to stay long, like I said. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's just short and sweet, but it's something that's just been on my heart. I just had to say. In closing, stop being afraid of what could go wrong, but instead concentrate on what could go right. All right? Pray for me as I continue to pray for you. And again, you want the T-Team and myself at your event, talkingtea@gmail.com. Remember to follow the show page, Talking Tea with Tika. Also Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Make it a great Saturday. I'll see you guys next Saturday. April Fool. Bye. Sip, sip.